that'll stop you.
Coming up on Crossfire Collectibles, the Masters of the Universe, Masterverse, New Eternia, FAKER. Stick around. What's up, and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Masters of the Universe, Masterverse, New Eternia, FAKER figure from Mattel. So, this one was a pain in the ass to get. Months of hunting, months. I believe I might have come across him once, and I didn't get him, which was a stupid mistake. So now I had to get him from Amazon, and he came, so we're going to finally get around to unboxing him. We got a few other Masterverse figures I think we're going to try to push out this week, and then finally we should be able to get back into some different genres and get you some more content. But anyways, so let's go ahead and go over the box. So here you have the, I guess, older style Masterverse box. They have since upgraded it. I'll go ahead and show you an example. Here is King Keldor, so they have a new style box. I actually like it. It looks pretty good. You don't see the whole figure, but, you know, small window and a bit more art around it. Still pretty neat. But anyways, you have, there's the FAKER in his OG colors. I prefer this one over the Revelation version that we got before, you know, simply because, you know, it just brings back too much nostalgic memories to have that other one, that robot thing up instead of this, because this is the FAKER I'm used to. Flip to the side, got some nice artwork, some different art on the back, original design inspired by classic concepts, exactly. There's our merman. We have not done a Rizzler video or Buzz Off. FAKER has a mini bio up here. I'll go ahead and read that for you. FAKER, evil robot of Skeletor. In his efforts to become the most powerful being in Eternia, Skeletor needed a vessel to harness the power of Grayskull. The evil lord combined mad science and dark magic to create FAKER, a being strong enough to contain the energy of the universe and controllable enough to be wielded against his enemies. On the side, you have FAKER, evil robot of Skeletor. Amazon, you know, barcode at the bottom, Masterverse at the top. And now we will go ahead and pop him open. But first, please subscribe to the channel. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just slice that. And he's got a piece of tape. We'll go ahead and pop that too. Pop that on. So I've wanted this figure, you know, since I heard about its release. We finally are getting around to opening him. So here he is in his plastic dungeon. He's got an extra pair of hands, he's got his sword, and his battle axe, which is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and pop all these pieces out and go over them one by one. So first, here is a right fist hand. You know, all closed up fist. It's got a hinge peg on it. Let it move in and out. He's got a left open hand. Do plenty of stuff with it, you know, halt or hi, or, you know, just hanging. There's also a hinge peg on it. Next, we will check out his battle axe. You can see it's all orange. It has this silver piece up on the top. So I guess it could be anything you want, you know, it could be energy taking over the metal, but it actually looks like that's extra metal on top of this, unless that's metal just chipping off, I don't know. It could also be like a robotic piece, you know, just with some chips taken out of it, I guess you could say. But if you look close enough, it has actually some metal weathering in there. So some slight, you know, almost like kind of slightly airbrushed silver paint on there. It's pretty neat. And now we'll get to the figure, who he has the sword. Is it connected to his hand? Yeah, we'll just pop that off first. Show off the sword. So it basically looks like, you know, the Sword of Power. It's got a few extra gadgets on it. I like the handle, how it looks right here. It's pretty neat looking. It has almost a like a burgundy color to it, as well as some, you know, metal airbrushed weathering, you know, all over it completely from handle to the tip of the blade. It looks really nice. It's nice and straight. It's actually not warped. I think it looks great. Very cool. Now we will get out the figure. Alright. Ripped him out in one shot. And he looks cool, man. I really like the pale blue skin. You know, he has that, you know, dark orange hair, the white eyes. Get a close up. You know, really looks like the old cartoon version. He's got the purple, you know, around his I guess his belt fur, purple undies, purple boots with black straps. He's got these like dark gray, dark gunmetal, almost black, you know, wristbands, and he's got his purple, I guess, chest and shoulder piece. You got some crossbones on it, and underneath, if we take that off, you just got to get this unsnapped. Okay, come on. We'll pop that. We're actually not going to take it off, but we're going to lift it up so you can see it. Get a better look. Pretty cool. Looks sort of OG. Looks like an old-time recorder, actually, if you think about it. Now we'll go ahead and put this back on. I'm going to keep it on him, though. I'm not going to take it off. When I was a kid, made the mistake. I never had a FAKER, but I mean, I did have a FAKER, but I didn't have a complete one because I traded for mine, and I only got the FAKER. He didn't have nothing on him. He was blank as can be. But I'm gonna not make the mistake of taking stuff off and having horrible memories of not being the cool kid with a complete FAKER, even though I had a FAKER. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go over his articulation. So head is on a ball joint and can do a full 360. Look up a little bit, looks down pretty good. Check out his shoulders, and no butterfly joints, but he does have bicep rotation. With the pads on, his arm can spin to a full 360. The sides of his shoulder have these like little silver discs. He's got double jointed pinless elbows. It's pretty good. He's very muscular, so they don't, you know, flex completely. Come down to the wrist. Again, a hinged peg on the two grip hands that he has here and here. I'm going to leave them on, but I'm going to pop one off to see if his little gauntlet bangle will be removed. And I think it can, but it's on there really, really tight. So it almost feels like it's glued on, but I'm assuming it does come off. I'm not going to use the other hands for this. I'm actually just going to use these grip hands because I want to put the battle axe and sword in each of his hands. Alright, coming now we have some ab crunch back that far and forward that far. You can also spin a little bit. He's got biceps. He's got waist swivel. Come down to the legs. They can move out that far. Back that far. And they come out to the side that far. He's got thigh rotation. Those are just really loose. He's got double jointed pinless knees. He's got calf rotation at the top of his boots. And down to the lower foot at the ankle, he's got that hinge peg to allow the foot to move forward that far, up that far, and we'll give it some side-to-side pivot. It's cool, man. Depending on how he stands, we might need a couple of Figure Lab stands for his feet. I actually think he's going to do fine. He's got some pretty hefty weight to him. But just in case, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 in his feet. Alright, so we got our stands. We're going to go ahead and line them pegs up with the holes in the bottom of his feet. Pop in 1. And pop in 2. See what kind of pose we want to put him in. Don't have to do nothing like super crazy, but I do want to have him in a nice looking like battle stance. Maybe something like that. And then we're going to put the battle axe in his right hand. Right here. And then we'll put his power sword in his left hand. Like that. So nothing too crazy of a pose. Actually, I might do something a little different. Have him just kind of like going into battle. Rah! Maybe something like that. I think it looks alright. Now I guess we'll go ahead and give you a comparison of the former Master Universe Revelation Faker. So here he is. This is how I had him displayed. Used a more robotic look to him. Was not a fan of this at all. I was really hoping to see the blue, but you know, we didn't get that. For some odd reason, they didn't choose to go that route. I don't know why, but I think the blue would have looked a lot better. He looks okay, but he's not my favorite. A lot of the same parts used. You can see the legs. This is a bit different, you know, especially the belt. You got kind of the same flaps on here. I think this is actually just a repainted. I'm not sure what you want to actually call this. I want to say just a upper chest plate, plate mail, leather stuff, a bunch of it on there. Swords are different. That figure doesn't have a shield, obviously, and same like bangles, just repaints. But yeah, sturdy side to side with the Revelation Faker. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and pop our new Eternia Faker up onto the turntable and give you some final thoughts.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe will be back right after these messages.
Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments.
And now back to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
All right, here is the Masters of the Universe Masterverse new Eternia Faker figure. Awesome. This really brings back the memories. I absolutely loved this figure as a kid. I don't know why. Maybe it was like He-Man but blue, even though he was, you know, technically just an evil android. He was still neat. If you watched, you know, Master Universe when you were a kid, you didn't have the selection to be able to watch which episodes you want. You know, they all came out randomly, and you basically had to wait for the ones you wanted to see. I always wanted to see the ones with Faker and Merman in it, and always got, you know, the shit's end of the stick and got something else. But now that we're older, and you know, they have the DVD and Blu-ray sets you can buy, you can pretty much watch whatever one you want. And of course, I had to go back after I got him and, you know, watch a couple episodes just to reminisce a little bit, and it was fun. But overall, the figure's great. He's good articulation. The colors look amazing on him. It pops. I'm happy with the accessories. I'm happy with the look. He looks good, and I finally get to put him on my shelf. So my day is made. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up. Subscribe. Tickle that bell so you're notified when I post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.